I'm going to show you how to get an S rank on the Attack the Watch Point mission in Armored Core 6. This is the end of Chapter 1. Now, I'm doing this after coming back after Chapter 3, so I'm going to use some gear that you'll get a little bit later on, which I would highly recommend if you're trying to get an S rank. There's no point in doing it right after beating the mission. It's just go get some better stuff. So for this, I'm going to use Gatling guns on both my arms, these ones, and then we're also going to use the Stun Needle Launcher, which you get at the end of Chapter 3. Going to do that on both back units. Other than that, I just have a bunch of tanky gear on without being too tanky because I want to be able to move so I don't really have to use the tank body. And then all the stuff down here you can get, I think, by the end of Chapter 3. And then the gills are in Chapter 4. And the gills, if you want to know where to get them, they are from Depth 2, Underground Exploration, at the beginning of Chapter 4. And they're in a chest in a side room. And the reason I use them is because it lets you... you can use your quick dash more often with the gills. They're maybe one of the best boosters in the game. So that's the setup. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to explain how to get an S rank, what kind of things you got to do and stuff. And let's get an S rank in Attack the Watch Point. So in order to get an S rank in this game, you need to go as fast as possible, like a speed run, but you also need to kill as many enemies as possible during that time. And you also need to get... obviously get any objectives, get any bonus points you reasonably can get. Stuff like that. Okay, I didn't mean to do that like that. I don't know why it didn't let me cancel my dash, but it worked out. I'm gonna recharge my boost. Hit those with the stun lasers. Now we're just gonna try to minimize the damage here. Okay, I didn't mean to shoot both at that. I wanted to shoot one at this, but it's whatever. Alright, well that was not great. I wanted to land up there, but I ran out of boost. But it's not a big deal. You just want to go as fast as you can. So I'm going to get my boost back real fast for this, and then I want to start from the corner so I can get all the way over here. I really don't want to get hit by one of these cannons. Alright, that went about perfect. Alright, there we go. That's that. So, you know, it could have been better. It's possible to do all that without taking almost any damage, but it's fine. So now, the next run killer for an S rank in this is going to be the first mini-boss, obviously. You just got to try to get point blank and hit him with the stun guns. And just spam him with Gatling guns and hope that you can get a good fight. Which we're off to a really good fight. We've already used up one of his health packs. I'm gonna let my guns cool down for a sec, and then I'm gonna wait for him to do a major dash like that, and then try to hit him. You'll see him do like a major dash movement, and then try to hit him right after that. I've got to get my boosters back, so I'm gonna back off. Alright, he just blasted the hell out of me, unfortunately. But there was his movement, and I got him. So that actually went really well. That actually went insanely well. That was like best case scenario, so hopefully... hopefully I don't botch the Beltius fight, or Baltius, whatever his name is. So at this point, if you do this good at this point, you are doing great. Now it's just a matter of going as fast as possible and killing Baltius quickly and without taking an absurd amount of damage. And if you can do that, then it should be an S rank. Once this opens, I'm going to immediately dash over to here. Resupply. Dash over and go. We're going to try to line this up in the middle to where I can just drop. So something like this, maybe? Nah, I came up a little bit short, unfortunately. Because when you use your boosters to reposition, then it makes you stop falling as fast. So you want to just like full drop. But it's whatever. That was fine. I don't really need to walk out of here. Just habit for some reason. Alright, now for the Baltius fight. So hopefully I can do this. We're going to use the stun guns to try to break his shield. Alright, so that was pretty good. I was able to dodge a lot of that. Once he's done moving, I can do that. Get close enough for the Gatling guns. I'm going to try to get behind him. Oh, we almost stunned him again. If we can just get the stun guns back. There we go. Now we got to be careful on phase 2. Because he's going to do that. I was able to get out of range, though. We can hit him with the stun guns immediately if we can, which we did. And then he's going to use the fire laser on us, or fireballs on us. We just want to try to burst him quickly because it's way too hard to actually try to dodge all that stuff. So we're just trying to get him done as fast as we possibly can. I'm overheated, which sucks because I could have stunned him if I wasn't. All right, there we go. And there we go. This build is insanely OP. It's at least one of the strongest builds in the entire game. It's, at least until you get coral weapons, which is a whole nother can of worms, but like coral weapons are like New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus to get them. But until then, this build is literally like one of the top 3 builds in my opinion, at least for the PvE. So there we go. It's pretty good between both of them. I only lost like 12,000 AP or something like that. So do something along those lines, you'll get an S. There's probably more wiggle room than what I had there. I probably could have lost more HP than that, been okay. I'm not 100% sure, but as long as you go, so the faster you go, the more AP you can lose. So keep that in mind. So that's why you try to go as fast as possible, even in the fights. But that was Attack the Watch Point and the Baltius fight. So if you need help with that, hopefully it helped you out. Now you have a better idea of how to get an S rank in the Attack the Watch Point mission at the end of Chapter 1 in Armored Core 6.